All right, hello everybody. So this is my first YouTube video on this channel. I'm a little nervous, but this is something I've wanted to do for a really long time. Well, actually, I wanted to stream for a really long time, but unfortunately, the only computer I can really play The Sims on is my MacBook. And to say that I can play The Sims on it is probably an overstatement because as you can see, my graphics are pretty low, but at least I'm able to build and still play the game. But anyway, how are you today? I'm here. I'm going to narrate or commentate or what? I don't even know. This is so difficult. So yeah, this is my first speed build. It's just a small little cozy house. I found a reference picture on Google. I think I literally Googled small cozy house. I don't know. And then this website came up with a bunch of small houses with similar floor plans, which I thought was kind of cool. So there's a bunch of different exteriors I could choose from. And the first one I actually tried to build was more of a modern build. It had like, it had the box shape, but I feel like sometimes those boxy modern builds don't translate very well to The Sims. So I decided to scrap that. I think I spent probably like half an hour trying to make that work. And I just scrapped it and I didn't even bother putting that footage in because that's not what we're here for. So yeah, we have this cute little country pride. That's what this link was called. That's the title of this house. So that's what we got. I'm just doing some landscaping in the front. I kind of talked over all of the exterior, but yeah, I did change my mind about doing the white and black. I just kept it all white, and I just did the landscape painting there. And when I went back into my game the next day, it was all gone. So at the end of the video, you'll see that I had to redo that. And I'm just going in and doing the floor plan here because I just wanted to make sure that everything was going to work and fit so I didn't have to change anything on the outside so I could finish the landscaping in the yard. So I'm just gonna do that. I'm not very good at doing backyards. Honestly, like, because when you look up reference pictures, like, I want to say, like, most of the time you only really see the front of the house, so you kind of have to use your imagination. And I'm not very good at that. Like, I love having actual floor plans where you can see, like, where the windows are and everything, because it makes it a bit easier for me. So I tried to include everything that your Sims would need. We got a chess table. I think I end up putting an easel in the yard as well because there's honestly not that much room on the inside. You'll see I kind of struggled to put a computer in there, but I feel like a computer is essential to your Sims life. They can do so much on the computer. So I'm just trying to make the yard look more pretty because I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. As you can see, I'm kind of just randomly trying to fill it up to try and make it look cozy. And I know I forgot way too many items in this. Like, I know there are bathrooms that are missing toilet paper rolls. I think only one of them has them, and there's 3 bathrooms in this house. I was also going back and forth about putting some decorations in the yard, like a birdhouse or a bird feeder or a bird bath, but I decided against that as well. So I think I'm going to go on the inside now, yeah. And this is where you're really going to see me struggle. I take so long to decide on furniture because I just I feel like I have such a hard time seeing the end result in my head. So I'm not good at like putting color schemes together unless I have a reference picture. But I'm sure this is all a practice thing. So we'll see. Yeah, I think I ended up using this floor, or maybe I did switch it one more time. So in this little space here, I ended up putting the kitchen, dining room, and living room. And I did use the garage on the outside there that your Sims can paint on, but as we all know, it doesn't actually work as a garage door because there are no cars in The Sims that are functional anyways. And so in the garage, I ended up just putting like a workout area, which I'll get to. this was also a struggle. I went back and forth with the couch color because I thought it would be a good opportunity to put like a pop of color in there, but I wasn't really happy with it, so I ended up switching it to white as well. Which I feel like is pretty realistic. Like sometimes when I'm making these builds, they kind of look boring, but if you go into somebody's house, a lot of their furniture like isn't like bright colors, you know? Unless you're looking at an IKEA catalog, then I feel like they get wild. But I don't know, I don't have the confidence to work with colors. But I was kind of inspired by that blue dish that we had in the corner cabinet in the kitchen. So I ended up putting that big blue feather painting in the living room, which I never use. So, and I think I definitely switched the table a lot. This is what I mean. Like, this is just me going back and forth quite a bit. I changed the counters for a second and then I changed them back. I'm so indecisive. Oh yeah, and then I realized that I forgot to put doors everywhere, so I did that. And I was still inspired by this blue theme that we had going on, so I just kind of kept that going through different rooms of the house. That's kind of how I feel. Like when I make a house and it has kind of like a theme in the living room and kitchen, I try and make the master bedroom kind of similar to that theme because if your Sims are like the parents of the household, they're the ones making the decisions of how the house is going to look, right? So it's kind of going to be similar to their taste, whereas their kids may have their own ideas. So those are the rooms I try and make look different. So this house ended up being 3 bedroom and 3 bathroom. Why did this just stop? Oh, okay. I guess I just stepped away from my game when I was recording. Yeah, see, I go back in and change the table again, and the chairs, and the color of the chairs. I feel like there's a lot more furniture I could have put in the downstairs, but I honestly just wanted to move on because this build already took me way too long. It took me 3 hours to do this build, which is kind of embarrassing because it's really small, especially when we get to the upstairs. But I think I did a pretty good job of including everything that your Sims need. There's lots of skill building items. You have the garden, you have your gym in the garage, you can paint, you have your chess table. I also put activities for children as well. I think I even put like the scout board or whatever, where your Sims can join Boy Scouts or whatever. And I'm also really indecisive at choosing beds. Like, I just gotta pick one and go for it. And yeah, back to choosing white because it's it's my safe bet because it'll always look good. I just recently purchased all of the packs. So if you go into the gallery and this is using way too many packs, that's why. It's honestly been like my dream to own all of the sim packs for years, like over 10 years, maybe even 15 years. It's been so long, and I finally had the opportunity. They just had all the sales for, what is it, Black Friday? Yeah, Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So I took advantage of that, and I am really excited. So I'm sorry if you are wanting to download this house and you can't. So this is the master bedroom, or master bathroom, the ensuite bathroom. I don't use that mirror very often, but I thought that this was kind of like they had just put in their ensuite and it was super modern. They have all the nice tile and like all the new, not appliances, but like all the new fixtures and stuff. So yeah, I thought that it would just be a nice opportunity to make it look nice and modern. I don't even know what I end up doing with this hallway. There wasn't a lot of space. I tried to put the computer in there, but I ended up moving it downstairs. Under the stairs, actually, which you'll see. Now I'm doing like a child's bedroom, probably for a girl. That's kind of how I pictured it. And I kind of picture like the parents going out, going to IKEA and just being like, okay, we need a dresser, we need a bed, and a nightstand times two. That's kind of how I pictured this house going. So the two kids' bedrooms, they have like the same dresser and the same nightstand because I don't know, I feel like that's a realistic choice that parents would make. Maybe. I don't know. I was really indecisive with this bedroom too. I feel like the boys' bedroom, I made a lot more decisions a lot more quickly. But this one, I couldn't really figure out if I wanted like the toy chest in here or if I wanted like the dresser by the window or like what carpet I wanted to use. But this room ended up being very, very pink, which is not something I would like living in maybe, but I think it does look kind of cool once it's all done. I'm gonna drink some water because my voice is hurting. See, and this is the fun thing about having different packs. Like, I've never used this toy chest before. I don't think I ended up using it, but like, it's such a pretty color. Like, I would have loved to have something like that in my room when I was a kid. Yeah, I go back and forth between the rugs a lot. This is the one I end up staying with, and I keep the walls this kind of creamy beige color. I just think it's a nice accent. And I ended up moving the toy chest into the hallway. There wasn't enough room in the bedroom. So now there's an opportunity for both kids to just go into the hallway and play with any toys, just grab it, go into the room and play with it if they want to. And the girl has a little desk she can do her homework in. And I think it turned out really well. I really like this room. I think it looks really cute. And now we're moving on to the boys' bedroom. Like I said, it was a lot, I made a lot more decisions way more quickly in this room. It's kind of boring. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, I just kind of grabbed the same nightstand, same dresser. I chose like that boring base game blue carpet, but you know what? I like that carpet. I like that rug. I think it looks good. Think I ended up putting Baby Yoda in there. I picture this child liking Star Wars. He's in Boy Scouts. Yeah. Can you tell that I'm running out of things to say? I didn't picture this being so difficult to speak for so long, but this is fine. It's fine. So yeah, I gave the boys like an activity table so they can both use it. They can share. Like maybe they're twins. They can share even if they're not twins. I don't know why I said that. Yeah. Um, I'm also picturing this boy likes sports because he has like the soccer lamp with like the soccer and football and baseball wallpaper or whatever. And I also just threw up some posters on the wall to try and just bring it together, make it look a little bit more decorative. And I tried to put the computer here, but I just thought it didn't really make sense. Like there wasn't enough room for the door for the bathroom there for the kids, so uh, this is me just trying to figure out where to put it downstairs, and I end up putting it just under the stairs here. And I did test it, and your Sims can use it, so you're good for that if you want to download this. Obviously, just make sure you use the cheat bb.move objects before you place this, or else it may not work. And the terrain paint may not work either because it didn't work for me just going back into my save file. So that sucked. I really struggle with hallways. I never know what to put in there, especially like in hallways going in the stairwell here. But I ended up oh my gosh, I ended up picking the Marilyn Monroe picture, or the one that looks like her. It's obviously supposed to be her. And I can't remember if I put any more pictures in the hallway or not. I don't think so. And this is me just going around trying to remember finishing touches. I'm like, okay, I need a thermostat, I need a fire alarm, I need toilet paper rolls, which I obviously did not think of. Yeah, see, I had to go back and put the terrain paint down. So that sucked. I don't know why it does that. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Yeah, see, put a mailbox. I almost forgot that. See, I'm going around like looking to see if I forgot anything, and I know I did. Like as soon as I uploaded it to the gallery, I was like, oh, I forgot a lot of stuff. I always do though, so what else is new? Yeah, I think the upstairs of this house looks way better, way better than the downstairs. It's just decorated a lot more nicely. It's so cozy, and I think this would be a good place for your Sims to live. And lots of skill building on this lot too. So let's jump into the game and see. Let's just do like a little tour because that was kind of fast. Let's see here. So I just pulled up a random sim. Also, I made her sleep for so long just so I could get it to the afternoon. So we got some good lighting here. Also, I just started and I already have bills. I already have like $1,100 worth of bills. Great. Anyways, whatever. I'm never gonna play this character. Anyway, so this is the outside of the house. I'm glad my terrain paint stayed this time, so that's good. So, whoa, I'm gonna come around to the back here. We got a little rocking chair. Your Sims could knit there. Look at the beautiful view. And we got your chess table, your garden over here. I remembered the garbage can outside. We got the garage your Sims can paint on as well. So let's start by doing a little tour on the inside. In here, you walk into the living room with the umbrella stand there in case it's raining. Walk on in. Here's your dining space and your kitchen area with your little study nook with your computer. You can tell your family what to do on this little board here. We have a full bathroom. The shower is kind of boring, but nice fun blue tile in there. And your garage in here with some workout equipment. You can do some dancing and you can release your anger. Also, look at that. The mirror is showing me the reflection of the other side of the wall. Like it's showing me the reflection of the dining room. But that's okay. All right, so then we go up the stairs. Well, we'll just pretend to go. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. This is such a mess. Let me in. Okay, so go to the right here. It's kind of boring, but we have a bathroom here. It's basically, not basically, it is identical to the one directly below it. This is such a weird angle. I'm so sorry about this. I'm like really high up, but that's okay. So here is the son's bedroom. He's got a violin, activity table, scout board. He's got Baby Yoda to chill with. He's got a pretty nice view too. Like he can just fantasize about going to the park and then just walk over. So that's pretty awesome. I really like this room. It turned out really cute. I like both of the kids' rooms actually. So this is the pink paradise for the princess. I don't know why I said that. So she can do her homework there. Honestly, she doesn't have as many activities as the son does. But she has a journal as well. She can write in. She can talk to her stuffed animal. And they both have the toy chest out here that they can take from and play with as well. And moving into the master bedroom. Kind of boring. But like, what are your Sims really going to do in here besides sleep and get dressed? Am I right? Like nothing else is going on in here. Definitely not any woohoo because I don't want any more kids. Don't have room for that. And their updated master ensuite.
They got the robe hanging up on the door. They're ready. I'm sorry this angle is so bad, but that's okay. Everything's fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I hope it wasn't too cringy to watch, and I will definitely be making more so that I can get more practice at this and get better at it. Oh look, it's rebate day. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Thanks for watching. Bye.